But if you want to eat around, it's the same thing everywhere. But so as not to corrupt our soul, I beg all of us to work together. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Whatever I say that is wrong, may Allah forgive me, may pardon me, and overlook my shortcomings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Questions? Comments?
I just need a clarification on one, the question, and also clarification. The first one is, just like you have said, you mentioned two of them, which is one nurse. Like the one I was saying, like putting nurse in diet of the coach, and also every social case there. But the point I can say also I use hope. Jesus, the Son of Mary, Allah confirmed in the Quran in hope of Allah, that's like soul, like we break in our heart and to what is exalted. Things that I know you mentioned that 3 names give the soul in the Quran. So my clarification is that at one point the ruh become, I know the nafs is the last one. Said that put nafs die in the mouth, which is at the last stage become nafs. At what point the ruh changed to the other one? I don't know. The last one is nafs. So I just want to like what stage. I know the ruh is part of the reason why the kids in Marimati is wondering how they know things, how they know they're supposed to jump in or something like that because they were being guided by the angels. So that's the first one. The second one is I found out like in the course of the lecture you mentioned something about arrogance. And I know that about arrogance.
Arrogance, yeah.
I know that from my experience, I know people kind of keep arrogance wrong interpretation. That's from my experience. People don't know, they don't know what arrogance is. That's my own general observation. According to the Quran, Allah definition, which is the best, the honor of everything. We define arrogance in 2 ways. To explain, let us define what Allah says is arrogance.
Anyone I cannot answer. I don't have to answer all questions. No, just for, and I don't say I have answer to all questions. Anyone I don't know, I will say I don't know. About the rule, first let's go back to nafsu. Nafsu is an Arabic word. It's not Yoruba language. And nafsu is used in so many places in Arabic term. If I say Aza Jerry can nafsi. Right? Aza Tawila can nafsi. I say this table is similar to that. And I've used nafs. Right? So, linguistically, nafsi can have technical meaning and spiritual meaning. The one we are concerned here now is the spiritual aspect of nafs, not the way the Arabic use it. Just like the sama, you know. The nafs is used interchangeably with the heart, but they are different. Heart is physical. You can see the heart. You can't see the soul. The soul is taken off right when the time comes. Once you finish all the food Allah has decreed you will eat. Once you finish drinking all the water Allah has decreed you will drink. once you have exhausted everything Allah assigned to you, he will send his angel, go and bring the soul. Right. Then it's going to be in Barsa. The Ruh, about 25 or 15, I don't remember the figure now, where Allah says in the Quran, yes, alunaka, yes, alunaka, yes, alunaka. They ask you, they ask you, they ask you, they ask you. Ruh is one of the questions that the Prophet did not have immediate answer for. Ruh is, they went to the Prophet, they are talking about Ruh, and he kept quiet because he had no answer for it. So, Allah now sent an angel to come and give him the answer. Yes, alunaka ani Ruh. They ask you about Ruh, which is translated in English to make the spirit. Right? However, spirit cannot correctly translate Ruh. And I will explain to you. If somebody dies now, they saw the spirit. The people use spirit to denote ghost, attack, right? But if you take the spirit to mean the Ruh, Ruh is the one that Allah breathes, right, into man that makes you a living being. So the Ruh is the one that makes the soul to be able to be accountable for whatever it does. Right. Anything you do, Ruh will not give account. Ruh, because it's Allah himself. Right. So it's your soul that anything you do affects your soul. And when the Prophet was saying about if you do any bad thing, there is a dot. He didn't say there is a dot on your Ruh. There can't be. Ruh doesn't affect you. Ruh is with Allah. That's my understanding. That's Ruh of Allah. Then you ask the question that the second one. I think that's all I can say about Nafsi, Ruh, and what again?
There are three names. You talk about Qalbu.
Qalbu Salim. Yeah, Qalbu. That's the heart. That's the heart. No, the Qalbu is physical.
I know when Allah was trying to like kind of when the Prophet was talking about the dot.
Yeah, this is the one you can see. This Qalbu.
Yeah, the dot comes to your heart.
So the Qalbu, you can see the Qalbu that pumps your. I think that's the one that pumps your blood, right? And the heart, right?
Initial stage, as you already said, like that Allah breathed in.
Ruh is the first one that Allah breathed into. Yeah, that's why they call it Isa Ruhullah. Allah breathed into him because no intercourse. It is when husband and the wife meet, right? Allah will now put Ruh, right, into that thing, and you start making it. Before Allah now makes the flesh, right? Before Allah now put bone into the flesh, before you now cover it with the skin and take the picture, before the angels now say, okay, you are going to be a millionaire in your life, you are going to be the manager of so thing, right? So, and that is it. So, Ruh of Allah is this thing, is the Ruh, and that's the first that occurs. The next one is about arrogance. Arrogance. In fact, the Prophet I don't have the dua here. There are so many prayers against too many diseases. And you hear what they say, disease of the heart. Disease of the heart. Part of the disease of the heart is arrogance. When the heart brings up a particular learned behavior, it impacts the condition of the soul. But normally, we use the heart. They say the heart is so arrogant. People will see it. In fact, some people, when they even pray, they are arrogant to Allah. They are arrogant to Allah. And you'll be surprised that some people, they are even arrogant to their Creator. That they consider it too demeaning to pray on the floor if they cannot spare the mat. My clothes will be dirty. It's arrogance. It's arrogance. Arrogance will be difficult for me to actually explain unless we get the dictionary. But the little understanding I have is to look down on others. People who see others as their colleagues, as their friends, as they are at the same level, they are not arrogant. And they treat human beings equal. They treat them as normal. Even in some homes, husband is arrogant to the wife. And in some homes, wife is arrogant to the husband. And some fathers, they have taken the position of Allah in their house. And they are arrogant to the children. So, the best way to deal with the issue of arrogance is pray to Allah that no matter how small, He should remove arrogance from your body. When Allah removes arrogance from my body, I will not be looking at the way this my brother came to Nusra today, whether I dress better than him. When Allah removes arrogance from me, I will not see myself as a better speaker than Brother Tafik. Right? If Allah removes arrogance from me, I will not pronounce myself as more knowledgeable than this. Right? So, arrogance is just that when you consider others as lower than you. And the first point is when you accumulate so much wealth or you attain certain authority, you have got to be careful. When you become a general manager of a company or you become a millionaire, people tend to worship you. If you accept that worship, gradually you are going there. But if they try to do, I say, no, what's it? Sit down, what do you want? What can I do for you? But if somebody is talking to you and say, oh my God, yeah? Because the Yorubas, they have this way that they expect a younger person to treat them like love, right? That if the son enters the house to talk to the father, they expect the son not to even look into his eyes. The son will do like this. Daddy, they asked me to bring $10 tomorrow. Very many of us were brought up like that. We were taught that it's mark of respect. But unconsciously, arrogance was coming into it unknowingly, gradually. Right? But when you treat everybody equally, you shake people, you embrace people, you don't create a barrier, then you are trying to very opposite of arrogance is humility, right? Right.
Yes, with all due respect, that's where I'm going. I think the second one, you got that based on the profit. But that's where I'm going. But there's some kind of mix on where kind of maybe praise.
Yeah, let us benefit from your knowledge. Let's benefit from your knowledge. Let's benefit from your knowledge. Bismillah.
The first one Allah mentioned in the Quran is when.
Yeah, Bismillah. It's a discussion. Please, Bismillah. Yeah.
Because why I'm bringing this issue of this, the first one Allah mentioned in the Quran is when Allah says something and you have a contrary opinion, which we all know, which is what happened to Fir'aun, that when Fir'aun says, I'm your Lord, so which is the greatest offense, as we all know. That's number one. The second one is looking down on somebody. But today, just like you said the other time, people see like, okay, maybe say for instance, okay, let's pray here. Oh, I cannot pray here. I need something. Sincerely, I didn't see that out. It's not how it is. Even the scholar said that if Allah blesses you with 10 cars and it happens that he completes all the 10 cars to Usra at the same time, it's not arrogance.
Okay.
Allah does not see that arrogance.
That's okay. That's okay.
So, what? That's why, and I know a lot of people.
That's okay. No, it's not a debate, it's a matter of individual interpretation. If it is time for Salah, and they clean the floor, and they say, I'm not going to pray until when you see the mat, if you die before you see the mat.
No, I'm just like that.
No, if that person dies before he gets the mat, so what happens? Because he doesn't want to pray on the mat because he doesn't want his clothes to be dirty. Not that because the place is not pure. It's just because it's ordinary floor. How can somebody like me pray on ordinary floor? So, Allah, whatever we say that is right is from Allah, whatever is wrong is from me. And Allah forgive us. Let's move on to another question. Yes, please. Amen. Okay. Okay, there's a question here. Yeah, you can continue. You can continue it after this even among the ulama, right? The issue of rules, spirit, and things like that. So whether it's arrogant or not, the thing is, beg Allah not to make you arrogant. That's it. Oh Allah, do not make me arrogant. Allah knows what is happening. So the question here is purification of heart and purification of soul. I think we have clarified that. We have clarified that. But it's clear now. Bismillah.
Sorry about that. Like the question. Mo kàn fẹ́ mọ kí ni difference because I'm interchange kìíní yẹn débi pé I'm completely confused. Purification of the soul and purification of the heart. There was a lecture several weeks back by MCC, right? I couldn't attend that. And I think, okay, this is a privilege for me to be back from home. Charity begins at home. Let me come and learn something from home.
I think we have said the heart, you see the heart. The heart is physical. We all know what the heart is. But you cannot see the soul. You cannot. And you can transplant the heart. Right? I think people donate organ now. You can take somebody's heart because the heart is not going to give account. But you can't transfer somebody's soul to another person. It's not going to accept somebody's liability. Now, so the soul will give account. The heart is just there. So they use it, I agree with you, they use it, in particular in Yoruba sọ pé ọkàn rẹ̀ ọ̀dá. Ọkàn rẹ̀ ọ̀dá. Ọkàn means the heart. Ọkàn burúkú lọ́mọ mi. In fact, Yorùbá can say inú rẹ̀ ọ̀dá. Inú means stomach. And the Yoruba will say you get bad belly. And belly is stomach. But what they mean is that your heart is impure. And if your heart is impure, which means it's most likely your soul is corrupt. Then question, this is prayer request. Prayer request. Traveling from Calgary to Red Deer, Warrant Hospital.